Without the straps, bud?
He gonna see what I'm talking about. He's trying to grab him with his. I ain't choosing either.
Without the straps? Okay.
He ain't here street clothes.
He said he bigger. Bigger don't mean stronger. I never said that. Ah!
Easy work.
What's going on, you guys? Still a relatively slow month in the sport of boxing, but Terence "Bud" Crawford comes out and reveals that he's 180 pounds. He reveals that he's 180 pounds. Now, Brian Boat McIntyre said he walks around anywhere from 160, 165, something like that. But Crawford apparently has put on some size. And yeah, he says this, 180, ooh-wee, 168, not too far to reach. And he's laughing about it. He's letting Canelo Alvarez know he's coming. And I think this is what Terence Crawford is really focused on. You know, the Errol Spence thing is like, now that I'm more interested in Canelo Alvarez, I don't really want to do the Spence thing no more, right? This is the energy that we're getting from Terence "Bud" Crawford. Then he says, I'm moving up to heavyweight. I'm lifting weights now. Y'all gonna be mad. He said, y'all really gonna be mad. So Terence Crawford out here trolling his critics. Said that they're gonna be mad at this dude moving up in weight, lifting weights. And it sounds to me like Crawford's feeling good about the size that he got on, right? He's 180 pounds. It's probably some of the heaviest he's been. And he seems to be feeling good about it. 168 ain't far to reach. He's letting Canelo Alvarez know he's coming. Now, Bernie the Boxer came out and said that Canelo Alvarez only beat one good fighter, and that was Triple G. And I believe this was in response to Canelo saying Crawford only beat one good fighter, and that's Errol Spence. At the end of the day, man, we can nitpick everybody's resume in the sport of boxing to the molecule, right? We can nitpick it all the way down to the bare bones. But at the end of the day, man, you can only fight who's willing to fight you. You can only fight who's available to fight you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Canelo Alvarez fought a lot of guys that one may say was past his prime. Some may say dudes was undersized. But whatever the case, Canelo Alvarez was able to get these guys in the ring with him. When you're the cash cow, you're able to have names on your resume. Now, when you fought these dudes and everything else, that's a whole different thing entirely, right? You may have a name in the ring with you, but that name may be not that same guy as he once was, right? This is what they're saying about Errol Spence, too, that he's not the same guy. But to me, Errol Spence looked like the same guy that we've been seeing. But Bud Crawford said he's putting on some weight. He's lifting weights. He's coming at 168. He's lifting weights. He's coming at 168. Canelo Alvarez is going to have to see Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford keeps applying this pressure. I don't think Bud Crawford is interested in any other fight besides Canelo Alvarez. And after this thing with Jermell Charlo ends, I think Crawford's going to turn it up a notch. Let Canelo Alvarez know he's coming. Right? Letting Canelo Alvarez know he's coming. What does this leave Errol Spence? Right? What does this leave Errol Spence? Because Crawford, the first thing he said in a few days, about a week, is not about Errol Spence. It's not about what he's going to be doing next. It's about him putting on some size and him putting on some weight. So it'll be hard for me to believe that he's really likely going back down to 147 pounds, especially if he's walking around at 180 pounds right now. So unless he's walking around at 180 and plans on cutting down to 154, I highly doubt he's going to be cutting down to 147. And Errol Spence may have to go do something else. He may have to go do something else. You know, Terence Crawford's calling the shots right now. And that's just what it is. Now, some people may feel a certain type of way, but Terence Crawford probably looking at it like, look, man, I don't really want to beat this dude up again. There's a one-sided beat down. If he really, really wants to fight, come down to 147. Because the reason why I'm asking you to come down to 147 is because I really don't want to do it again. It's not that I'm scared or anything like that. It's just that I don't want to beat you up no more. And really, it's going to be a hard sell for the people. I'm more interested in a fight with Canelo Alvarez. That fight means something. That fight means a lot. That fight is the fight I'm looking forward to right now. Moving up 3 weight classes. Sounds insane. But I think if anybody can do it and be successful, it's Terence Crawford. It's a guy like Terence Bud Crawford. Now, we've seen Canelo Alvarez, and his sparring partner came out and said Canelo's lazy. He's tired. Canelo's not really putting forth much effort. And then if you see other clips, it's like he's only showing up for the cameras. Like he looks real lethargic. He looking really sluggish. He looking really sloppy. He may mess around and lose against Jermell Charlo. And Crawford may not get that Canelo shot after all. He may have to settle for Jermell Charlo if Canelo Alvarez shows up the way he's looking on fight night against Jermell Charlo. But whatever the case, Bud Crawford lets everybody know that they're going to be mad. That they're going to be mad, and they're going to continue to be mad because Terence Bud Crawford is now sitting at the top of the boxing mountain, and Terence Bud Crawford is not calling all the shots. Terence Bud Crawford has many options. Terence Bud Crawford is in a place that he was fighting to get to for years, and he's finally here. And I don't think he's going to let it go so easily because it took a lot of hard work to get here. And when you're a guy moving through boxing like how Bud moved, his promoter wasn't always in the best, didn't have all his best interests in mind, and Bob Arum. But he was still able to maneuver through boxing and to be where he is today. Why? Because he was supposed to be here. This is what was supposed to happen. And now moving forward, we're going to see if he's able to get that fight with Canelo Alvarez. To be honest with you guys, the fight between Canelo and Jermell, I don't feel the buzz for it. I don't feel that buzz that I would think that I would feel for a Canelo Alvarez fight, especially against a guy like Jermell Charlo. Don't feel no buzz at all. But I do feel that we will feel that buzz for a potential fight with Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford. But tell me what you guys think. Terence Bud Crawford said he's lifting weights now, that he's 180 pounds. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.